Hey everyone, welcome back. So, one of the questions I get asked all the time is, if you had to build a portfolio from scratch, what ETFs would you actually buy? First up, the absolute foundation, the core of my entire strategy, US large cap stocks. These are the big boys, the household names. My go-to choices here are SPY IVV or VOO. Honestly, they all track the S&P 500, so you can't really go wrong with any of them. They give you instant exposure to the 500 largest companies in America. It's the bedrock of any solid investment plan. But why stop at just 500 companies? To truly own the entire US market, from the giants down to the small, scrappy innovators, I add VTI, the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. This one gives you a slice of everything: large, mid, and small cap stocks. It's the ultimate diversification tool for your domestic holdings. The market is always in a tug-of-war between two styles, growth and value. I want to have a foot in both camps. For growth, I love VAG, the Vanguard Growth ETF. This is where you find companies with explosive potential, those that are reinvesting heavily to grow bigger, faster. Think cutting-edge tech and innovative healthcare. On the flip side, for stability and dividends, I bring in VTV, the Vanguard Value ETF. These are your established, profitable companies that might not be growing like rockets, but are solid as a rock and often pay you just to own them through dividends. Having both VUG and VTV is like having two different engines in your car, one for speed and one for reliable torque. It creates a beautiful balance. Now let's talk tech, because you just can't ignore it. To double down on innovation, I add QQQ, which tracks the Nasdaq 100. This is a concentrated bet on the biggest non-financial companies, heavily weighted towards technology. It's my high-octane fuel. Yes, it's more volatile, but over the long run, technology has been an undeniable engine of wealth creation. So far, we're very US-focused, but the world is a big place, and some of the best opportunities are found overseas. That's why I always include international exposure. My favorites are VEA or ETFs I. Both give you broad exposure to developed markets outside the US. Think Europe, Japan, Australia. This isn't just about diversification. It's about capturing global growth and hedging against a potential slowdown in the US market. Finally, every great portfolio needs a defense. What happens when the stock market gets choppy? That's where bonds come in. My choice is AGG, the iShares Core US Aggregate Bond ETF. Think of this as your portfolio's shock absorber. When stocks go down, high-quality bonds often hold steady or even go up. It provides stability, reduces overall volatility, and gives you that peace of mind. So let's recap the list. SPY, IVV, or VOO for the S&P 500 core. VTI to own the whole US market. VUG and VTV to capture both growth and value. QQQ for that tech-heavy punch. V or IEFA to go global. And AGG for that all-important stability.